On Thursday, April the 16th, we made our way down the Trent Mersey and cruised back through the 2,926 yard long Harecastle Tunnel. At Etruria we turned onto the Cordon Canal and cruised up to Stockton Brook. It was a watery sunrise on Thursday, but at least those gale force winds had abated and it didn't really look as though it was going to rain. We left our overnight mooring sometime before 7 o'clock. Mandy took off and did her power walk while the rest of us pulled the pins out and got underway. By 7:15 we reached our first lock of the day, number 54 at Road Heath. For the next couple of hours we made our way up a series of locks often referred to as Heartbreak Hill. The old boatman just called them the Cheshire locks. Most of them are paired locks like this one here, but some of the duplicate locks have been dismantled and filled in. The next few photos and video clips cover part of our journey up Heartbreak Hill.
Here we are at Lock 54 on Trent and Mersey, Evie feeding the ducks, or the swans. Here's a little beggar coming over to me, and they're going to be all mad and try to eat the video camera. Go get him more.
These are some of the canal side houses at Road Heath. It looks like British Waterways have been hard at work maintaining the locks. The original canal went off to the left and had a staircase lock built by Brindley. Now we're entering the right side chamber. Hopefully we're not going to bang too much on the wall, otherwise I will get a lot of stick from the girls. Uh-oh, I just hit. Mandy just said there is no evidence of the old canal. See you later. And now we have Yvonne at the tiller. We're entering Lock 51. Actually, there still is some evidence of Brindley staircase locks. You can just about see a contour of them in this field. I've gone ahead and set Lock 51 ready for Yvonne. You'll notice that this is one of those locks where they've dismantled the duplicate lock and filled it in. I've now gone ahead and got Lock 50 ready for Yvonne. I'm looking back down the canal to see where she is. Here's Yvonne coming out of Lock 51 and coming up to the double locks. And here she is going into the right hand chamber. And as she will tell you, she didn't even touch it. Obviously a lot better steerer than I am. This is where the original canal came back into the current one. The girls are now doing the lock-in and I've been given a second chance at the tiller. Pat's just commented how pretty this part of the canal system is as we head into Lock 49. You can tell the left-hand lock is full because the water coming out the bottom of the gate. I don't know if you could hear what Yvonne was saying as I was entering lock 48. She was concerned that there was some orange netting in the canal. Well, last night's winds must have blown down this barricade. It was lucky we didn't go into this chamber as there was plenty of rubbish in it. But looking at the growth on that staircase, I think we would have realised it before we went in too far. By 9 o'clock we made it to lock 47. This is looking back at the disused lock chamber at number 48.
We're at lock 47 on the Trent Mersey Canal. These are the rub marks from the tow horses where they pulled the rope around and pulled the boat in.
We didn't have any question about which chamber to use at lock 47. All Saints at Church Lawton dates its history back to the 12th century. The building itself undoubtedly underwent a number of changes over the last 8 centuries. For example, there's a record that in 1691 the church purchased 15 bags of moss for the church roof, which suggests the building was wattle and daub at that time. It looks like Mandy's not the only one that does a power walk along the towpath. The final 5 locks are known as the Red Bull Flight. I noticed this different type of rope roller on one of them. By 11:15 we made it up to the top of Heartbreak Hill. This is a shot of us leaving the top lock. We were in no hurry and had a relaxing journey making our way up the 14 locks along this scenic section of the Trent Mersey Canal. At 11:30 we'd reached Hardingwood Junction and had officially completed the Cheshire Ring. It was 12 days ago that we turned onto the Harecastle Canal and began our journey around the ring. A short distance after Hardingwood Junction is the northern portal of the Harecastle Tunnel. There are 3 tunnels. The one on the right is the original Brindley Tunnel, constructed in 1777, and it's no longer used. Telford's Tunnel is on the left, and this was completed in 1827. The third tunnel through Harecastle Hill is a railway tunnel that was closed in the 1960s. It can get really scary in the tunnel, as you'll see by the next shot. The convoy of boats moved through the 2,926 yard long tunnel fairly fast. It took us about 28 minutes, and if you do the math, that works out at about 3.3 miles an hour. We moored up and walked back to have a closer look at Brindley's Tunnel. The journey from the tunnel down to Etruria is not very exciting. I'm sorry to say that Stoke does not take much pride in its canal. There was rubbish everywhere. We also had a little run-in with some kids that thought it was funny to throw a box on our roof. They got a little scared when Mandy backed up and challenged them. They put their tails between their legs and ran off.